Good morning, good morning. This is Thursday morning and another beautiful sunshine day. Now, we're going to go straight to the point. Things are happening, things are beginning to happen. Lots of action going on. So, now, those people who don't get it, I'm so sorry you don't get it now, because it probably take a while for you to get it, because you got to see things happen, and then you believe, and then all those who kind of used blind faith and took action has already produced result in 2 to 4 weeks. Okay, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, they are starting to get their what they call paychecks coming out in the mail or e-wallet or whatever, because they hit 500 QVs. Okay, so only those who take action are gonna get paid. Well, initially it's small amount, but then because they got 2 legs going, they're gonna start increasing every week. Okay, and then you're gonna see the numbers increase. Okay, so those people, for example, like Colin, Muhammad, and Diego, all these are action takers. Okay, so they are not waiting for people to take action, they are taking action themselves. Okay, plugging the people in. Now, I want to emphasize something. When you create a strong hot leg, we are going to come and support you. Now, why would we go to some cold lakes, nothing is happening, and go and plug people there into the desert? Why? Nothing is going to happen. So first of all, you got to start to create the momentum, let it happen, and then we'll all fly down and help you. Why? We want to put more firewood into the fire. True? Because it's a binary. Understand, the binary has got no levels. Whether it is a 10th level or 1255 level. Understand? It's still in the left leg. It's still in the right leg. Okay? So what we need to do is keep plunging it down further and further. Okay? Now, basically we are supporting the hot legs because there is action, there's stacking going on. And the reason why is stacking this away, because in the normal binary you would have overflow already, but they never do it in the Cyberstorm concept way. They never do that. Okay, this Cyberstorm concept will encourage team build. Definitely everybody is kind of giving the first fish away. You must understand, we go number 1 sponsor, number 2, that's for your first A list, but everybody got their A list, so you are talking about stacking 5 names each. Now, what they don't understand is if you got 10 people up there, you are talking about 50 names rushing for the last end of the line seat. One more time. Okay, think about the urgency. Think about who is going to grab that seat first. Once that seat is grabbed, it's gone. It's taken. You cannot take it away from him. Okay? So people don't understand it's a musical chair game. So if you have 10 people in that line, anybody can grab that seat and continue stacking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? Because I said 5 names in the A list. The moment you hit 4 levels, you don't have to wait. You go open your pay leg with the B list. You don't know how to do it, we'll do it for you. Okay, that's the sequence. As simple as that. A, B, C, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we are teaching that, and people who followed our instruction kind of did it in 2 weeks to 3 weeks to 4 weeks. And the check comes. I mean, how can it be any simpler? It cannot be any simpler. So what's going to happen is we're going to tap into our upline resources. Okay, build the power line to be hot. Definitely we can see it in our genealogy. We know who is going to be hot. We know who is going to be supported, because we are all coming down to fly down to support it. Understand? So this is not a waiting game or wait for my turn. No, you got to go make it happen, do it, and then we come and support you. Yeah, in the end we will probably go and fix all the stuck points and the slow legs, but that's later, because right now is where the action is. The NFL game is on. You don't know how to play the game? Go sit on the reserve bench and study us, the steps. Learn the closing method, the closing steps. Okay, it's just simple sequence. Open up the chat room and then we'll close for you. All you do is invite. Now, the question to ask to qualify them, as I said, because you got to create a curiosity. They never understand what stacking means. minutes. So you can ask them, do you want to learn stacking? Do you want to get fast results? Okay, everybody is struggling because they don't have a proper system. So you ask that question, do you want to learn stacking? And if they say yes, okay, now you can learn from the expert, okay, but you have to come into the chat room. So do you want to learn from the expert? Okay, we use the third party as the expert. Okay, it doesn't need to be me. It can be anybody who is qualified to close them. Could be Colin, could be Diego, could be anybody online on duty. Okay, so if you want to come in as a student to learn from the expert, then you got to qualify them. Do you have $93 in your credit card or whatever currency they are using? Maybe in Singapore dollars. Do you have $100 in your credit card? Okay, so you want to qualify them because you narrow down the process. You don't want to waste time. If they don't have, then basically go find the money and come back again. Okay, now people may want to ask too much questions or too many questions. That's okay, because that's the nature of their character and personality. So what we want them to do is say yes, take action, and then we close that in 2 minutes. Now 2 minutes is fast. 2 minutes is not waste of time. 2 minutes, if for example they say no, it saves me a lot of time explaining or arguing with him. So a yes or a no is good. Yes, we take action right now, we sign them up. No, we send them to the Stackaroo Facebook classroom. Okay, so a no is good also, because it saves us time, and then the classroom will do the work, and then they get the information, and then they can ask, okay, what do I do next? Then we take care of them, okay, because already we are busy with other people. So the classroom will take care of the learning process, and then later on they can join us, but they already missed the so-called the first day. And then it could be a week later, could be a month later, doesn't matter, because you come back again to check on them and see you miss out one week of stacking, 2 weeks of stacking, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, something like that. It's a fear of loss technique. Okay, so no means later. If they don't see it, you don't need them. You don't need to beg them to come in. Okay, because there are other people who have aches and pain and they want to make money. Okay, so they go first. Okay, so I'm saying all this here in a different way. I'm kind of conducting the lessons on the same topics, but different kind of angles, right? The church people ask, how come, pastor, you are always preaching the same message every week? The pastor say, unless you practice them, I'm gonna preach the same message every week. Okay, so all I need to do is drive these points into your head, and then you'll be able to understand them. Then you take action. Okay, so you need to understand all these steps. These steps are not formulated yesterday. Has been a long process of trial and error, and nailed down to pretty much this pay plan and the stacking sequence. Okay, that's very important, how you execute the whole thing. Now, basically, it's not like a conventional way of building, but you see, just using the Facebook itself is our office and basically our chat rooms, and this is enough for you to build a huge group. Okay, now we can use many chat rooms. They never charge us, but we can use that. Okay, whether it's 1-on-1, 1-on-3, 1-on-100. You understand? 100 people can come in, 1,000 can come in. So definitely we have a place to utilize the Facebook as our office. Now you can use other methods. You can use Skype, you can use Google Hangout, you can use Starbucks coffee shop, whatever, or Tim Hortons as in our case. And it could be anywhere, McDonald's, anywhere that you have internet access, you can do your business. Okay, and I'm gonna try to do the business from the beach. Don't understand what I'm talking about? I will show you. Okay, when I'm on the beach, I'll record a video and I'll conduct the business from there. Okay, it's a bit difficult to conduct the business on the golf course, but I think it's still doable. You just have to watch the golf ethics. Okay, they might kick you out. The group doesn't like that. So the point here is you can be anywhere in the world and still do this business. So my plan is comes January 2015, I want to be on the beach. I have to be on the beach because that's my pledge. Okay, and I want people to follow me, come along. I don't want to be the only rich guy and then I'm enjoying there by myself. Doesn't make sense, right? So I want my gang to be with me. So I said, name your boat, we are going fishing. So anyhow, Hawaiian Beach will be the first target, and then we'll organize some other what you call fun things to do. Okay, and then you can see we are meeting online, but we are not meeting together in a group. So whoever gonna follow our instruction gonna be on the beach together with us. Okay, and that's what we're gonna plan to do. Okay, so definitely it works. Okay, the Kojack way or the Stackaroo way or whatever way you gonna call it, this is the way to go. And we have to demonstrate to other people that we can build huge group for a lot of people, not just you, a lot of people. So they will come in later on, and when they come in, they will bring their whole gang. Okay, 10 minutes. Okay, I can afford a few more minutes. So I had this vision long time ago, but I could not execute it. I could not execute it because the timing wasn't right, whether it is with the company or the product. The sequence has always been there. I mean, I experimented with a few programs where I stack it so fast that the company got to call a corporate meeting on me and change the comp plan. So the thing is, the comp plan allows me to stack, and even those people without doing any work also get paid, so they have to change it. Now, some comp plans are stackable to a certain extent, but not fully. Okay, so we have to make sure that we use a comp plan that allows us to stack more or less a round hole into a round peg into a round hole. Okay, so a square peg cannot go into a round hole. So we have been experimenting, and then basically we met a lot of online people who kind of got a little idea about this stacking concept, but they don't quite get it. Okay, because they are not taught the rest of it yet. So all we have to do is round up all these people. I use the term round people up because it is more difficult to go and find people. It is easy to round up the people that you know already. Okay, so that should be your mindset. Just round them up. I mean, it doesn't matter if they say no, because we don't need everybody. We only need the action takers. Okay, and driving it down to infinity is our goal, because there is no what you call limit, except for the fact that they cap it at $20,000 per week. How what kind of audacity they have? But $20,000 a week is big, because it's $80,000 a month cap. Okay, now without a system, that's just a pie in the sky. You're not going to get that. I can almost guarantee you can't. Okay, even the big fish will have to struggle to get that. But with our system, we're going to create a lot of 1 stars in the first month. I mean, the slow ones can take more than 4 weeks, but in the first month you can do 1 star, and then the rest is just okay?
Dráha číslo 1. Bodinás Artura z Litva. Dráha číslo 2. Podobedok Andrej Bělorusko. Dráha číslo 4.
Those people that I brought in earlier, I never explained anything to them, because there's nothing to explain. There's no result. Okay, now I can show them the result, and it's up to them to wake up and catch the ball, because if you drop the ball, it's your fault. You are being brought in early for a reason. Now you don't get it at that time, that's fine, but you have to go through the manual, because I don't want to teach you what is in the manual. You go read it, you go study it, and you're going to master it. Okay, master the basics, and the basics are all in there. Okay, Colin did a great job doing the Stackaroo manual. By all means, go through that. It doesn't matter if you don't get it the first time, you will get it. It's that simple. And also, we keep updating it. Okay, keep updating it. So you have to go through the material again, probably with better material. We'll take out some of the older material so that it becomes a very simplified version of learning. Okay, you have to learn. You want to make $1 million, you cannot just do shit and wait for the $1 million to land on your lap. Okay, so with that, less than a minute to go, so I will see you in your next listening recording. Thank you. Bye.